right, guys, thanks for joining me today, Sunday, September 8th, for all the toy news that matter to me and maybe might inform you. It's been a slow week for toy news, and that's okay. To be expected. The companies take a little bit of a lull. They're getting all their stuff ramped up to move forward. But I did see something funny, and I saw something hilarious. And I'm going to say something that's a little bit controversial. Dan Yoon posted this. Now, I happen to like Dan Yoon. He's a regular guy, regular schmo, trying to do the best he can in the job that he's trying to fill. He's a company guy. I don't blame him for, that. In the end, he's just trying to, get a paycheck, make sure his family's okay, and that's expected of him. I don't hold any of this against him. He has to be a spokesman for the company, and that's fine. But he posted this Dragon Man picture standing next to a retread Reed Richards. And I bet this thing, they're going to charge you $30 for that retread Reed Richards, and they're going to charge you $100 for Dragon Man because he has wings and because they know that we want it. So it was requested, that's dollars, and it has wings, that's extra dollars. So to me, a more fair approach to take the complete greediness out, well, no. Companies have to be greedy, and I'll speak to that in just a second. But companies need to be a little bit greedy to motivate this. So in order to have a fair return on their profit, a good ROI, I would say just charge us $20 for that retread Reed Richards, and then charge us $65, $70 for the Dragon Man. You get a profit out of that. The $20 for the Reed Richards is all profit. And the $65, $70 for Dragon Man, that should keep it under $100. And that's something that we requested. You're going to sell a whole ton of them. If you don't do that, I guarantee you, if this thing is over $100, I'm not buying it. And so are a lot of other people not buying it. And it's going to end up at Ollie's. So I guarantee you it's going to end up at Ollie's like everything else, like MODOK, like the 3-pack X-Men, like everything else. It's going to just... if you don't price it correctly, it will not sell, and then you'll have to take a giant loss on it. So companies need to really, really walk a fine line on that. And just a real quick thing on the motivation of companies. And this is going to crack you guys up, and this is going to seem like a foreign idea to everybody. I happen to think, my personal opinion, that currently, right now, the United States is the best system that the world has. The capitalist system is the best, at the moment, is the best system we have. Because greed, capitalization, or capitalist society, merit, all push the human culture forward. That's the motivation that currently humans need and desire. It actually pushes merit to the top, and it pushes the best performers to the top, and it rewards them with money. That's a good thing. But eventually, I think if you're going to go full automation, if you're going to do, fly into the future and robots are going to take over all the menial tasks and it's going to free up humans to do whatever they want, then you have to take the money out of it at some point. Because otherwise, if you go full automation and the goal was to be full profitability, then you've just caused billions of people to not have a job and nobody to buy your crap. So all your crap will sit in a warehouse. You'll go bust because nobody will buy it. So, and I know some people are going to say, well, I have this theory that, where's the money? Nobody's going to have money for this. So at some point, in order for the robots to do the menial task, and we're not ever going to see this. You and I, your children's children will be gone from this earth. The people that will see it are hundreds of years in the future, and they'll have to figure it out. For us, the capitalist system is what's here, and that's what's going to work, and that's what's motivating us. That's going to, anyways, I don't want to spend a lot of time on it, just to say that at some point, money will probably be taken out of it, and the goal will be to free humans to let the robots do the menial task. I know I'm showing my crazy right now. And then eventually, humans will be freed up to pursue what makes their souls sing, right? What makes me happy? Yeah, the robots got all the other stuff. Let them do it. And I don't know if that'll lead to the rise of Skynet at that point. I don't know. Anyways, that's enough of that. Let's get back on target here. What was my favorite piece of toy news that came out? Well, my favorite piece of toy news was the Cobra Rattler hit the 3rd tier. I mean, wow. Oh man, we got the Baroness. You know what? When there was less than 100 left, I ordered another one because I knew at that point it's a done deal. It's a done deal. We're gonna hit it. And now I've got 2 rattlers flying in formation. Hell, I might order a third one. I love that head sculpt. I love that Baroness. I think she's gonna be fantastic. I'm just excited about it. All the tiers unlocked. It's gonna be awesome. Awesome. For this, I thank Hasbro for this product, but I'm still ticked off about that. Wait a minute. The Wild Weasel is not a... Wait a minute. Anyways, it was those patches I hate. I hate those patches. So, number one, I guess to me, I'm just discounting. I'm saying the third tier, I'm just discounting the patches altogether. I'm saying the first tier was the Rattler itself to get funded. The second tier was the Gunner. And then the third tier was the Baroness. Those patches, I can blank my blank. Anyways, those patches, garbage. You know, I'll put a Macho Man garbage.
You are nothing but
anyways,
garbage, yeah.
But the rest of the Rattler, I will commend Hasbro on that. They did a fantastic job with it. And I'm excited to be a part of that. Anyways, moving on to the next thing. And that is, you know, again, it's a slow week for toys. McFarlane put out the, you know, word that they were going to put out the new Batman, not classic series. I think the only things that really interested me out of all these was Batgirl from Batman 66. She looks kind of neat, limited articulation, but you don't really buy these figures for articulation, more so for nostalgia. So anyways, Batgirl is kind of neat. And then Wonder Woman looks great there. I don't think this is, I don't know. Anyways, so you have Wonder Woman here as well. Moving on, and also mildly interested in the Batgirl cycle, and just because it looks it just looks, I don't know, it looks kind of crazy. So I probably won't be picking any of these up, but those are the few that piqued my interest. The rest of them, meh. So anyways, moving on from that, $125 for this 13-inch long Super 7 removable panel. I think, is it Super 7? I can't tell. Super Cyborg Batmobile. I'm probably skipping on this, but I do think that it looks cool. Of course, here's the packaging, a picture of the packaging. Removable panels that look like this. So you can see the inner workings of it. $125, and I can't fit a single figure in it. So, yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that. But it's there if you want it. I mean, if you want to see the inner workings, sorta, of the Batmobile. All right, and also from Executive Replicas and Coffin Comics comes La Roja, which is the red one, and she's now in basically a red, you know, look instead of her typical La Muerta black and white look with the bones. $65 now. I think they're running a special for it on Executive Replica's website, and $70 like next week. So you've only got, like, if you're watching this now, you've only got like another few hours to go get this one. Maybe, I don't know. I'm probably gonna skip this one. I like the classic black and white version, although this one looks nice too. This one looks really good. So anyways, and then you've got, they hit me right in the nostalgia with these dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs as a kid. And 5K Toys, in conjunction with, I don't know this company, but anyways, 5K Toys is super reliable, super trustworthy. So you've got these two what look like Tyrannosaurus Rexes. You know, the Shadow Monarch is what they're called. I don't know. But anyways, $69 pre-order at 5K Toys. They look great. Now, am I going to pick these up? I don't know. I'm waffling on it. That's because I love my Hammond collection. So here's a shot of the two versions. Of the two versions, I like the Dark Moon one better. What does it say here? About 5.5 inches high? I guess it was 5 to 6 inches high. And then 17 inches in length. That's pretty big. That's a pretty big dino for 70 bucks. So a pretty long dino too. So am I going to pick it up? I don't know. He looks super well articulated, but I don't know. I like my Hammonds, but this one looks like they've got a lot more detail in it and attention. So I don't know. I'm waffling on it. The other thing that caught my eye was, and in a moment of weakness, if this thing makes it to Target, I will pick this up, because this happens to be one of my favorite horror movies of all time, Return of the Living Dead. I watch it every Halloween. The hilarious part to me, it wasn't hilarious. When I first watched it as a kid, Tarman from this show scared the living daylights out of me. I mean, I was like, to this day, I could still feel that feeling like, oh my gosh, like I'm running out of that. I'm running, screaming like a little girl. I'll run out of that building if I see this thing. Anyways, that was nightmare fuel, that Tarman. So, but in a moment of weakness, I'll probably pick this up at Target if I see it. 75 bucks. Looks like a good deal. And then finally, we've got Super 7 out there trying to push their, I don't know if these are retreads or what, but they're going to be showing up at Target, I think. I don't know. But they're on the main line now. They're going to be showing up in stores. $35, I believe, for these figures. You got Lino, you got Monkeyin, and then Mechagodzilla. I might pick up the Mechagodzilla because I don't have a Mechagodzilla. But I think the $35 price point is actually pretty reasonable. You know, I'd like to see it lower, but 35 is not bad. You know, I have to pick and choose at that point. And, you know, again, I probably won't pick up any of these. If I pick up any one of these, I already have like 13 Linos. So the only one I probably need is Mechagodzilla. So anyways, guys, that's the news this morning. And yeah, it's been a little bit, sorry about the tirade there at the beginning. It was only about a minute and a half. Let me know in the comments if you agree, you know. That's a very interesting subject. I've broached it several times with my family. They thought I was crazy. And I've talked about it. There's a book that covers that particular theory on how humans need to transition, you know, almost like into a, some of you know Star Trek. In Star Trek, there is no money in the Federation. You just take what you need, basically. So everybody has the same amount of resources, but it is only based, I believe, again, you can correct me if I'm wrong, in Gene Roddenberry's universe, it's based upon merit, right? So if you're doing a really good thing, you get to move up in the stratus of human society. But if you don't apply yourself, then no, you're just going to sit there and everybody gets a basic income and you're just going to do basic stuff. So anyways, that's my thoughts. What do you guys think about that, you know, nonsense that I spouted out at the beginning? Let me know in the comments. You know, I don't know. That's just my wild thoughts. You know, toy news was kind of slow. That's what happens. I get time to think about other stuff and then we do this. Anyways, let's get over to the haul already and see what we got down there. It's going to be a good haul. Some great stuff. All right, collectors, let's get into the haul this week. It wasn't a big haul, but it was, it had a few items that are quite special to me, simply because of what revolves around them and the circumstances for them. But regardless, yeah, let's get started into the haul. Number one, these little guys came through, two of them actually. Praetorians from the Wounded Warehouse out of Valaverse. As you know, I'll be doing, they are wounded. Mine were, I know some people were saying mine were not wounded, mine were wounded. And that's fine. You know, Mr. Bobby Valla had said on his website before we ordered them, hey, some of these are going to have some dings and bangs. And these are great for army builders. That's what I got them for. Mr. Figure Fever got me that one. And I will be reviewing this one today sometime. And then I'll be banking it for the week. You guys will have that later on in the week and see what my thoughts are on it. Again, I'm not sponsored by any companies, and that's why I can just shoot my mouth off any kind of which way I like. The point of this channel, again, is not to get sponsors or any of that mess. The point of this channel is to grow our community's influence so that we can influence manufacturers to do what we want them to do. You don't have to go researching or get focus groups. Just read the comments. Just listen to us. We'll tell you exactly what the adult toy collector is looking for and what we're not looking for. So, anyways, that's the point of the channel. So What else did we get? I'm going to say I got those on special, those Praetorians, because number one, they were, I think they were on sale, weren't they? They were part of the Wounded Warehouse, so 29 bucks or something like that. That's actually less expensive than what they are originally. I think they're $35. I loved it. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to getting into those. Hopefully they're as amazing as I think they're going to be. I don't know. Again, I try to give you guys my honest opinion on everything, and that's all it is. It's an opinion. Your opinion should vary. All right, what else did we get out there? Well, we also got Naugahyde on sale at Target. 31 bucks. Sure, I'll take another Pumbaa and another guy that I can customize, and all the accessories that he comes with. Very customizable figure, I think. So. And I don't think this figure is going to last as long as some of the roadblocks and tripwires that are out there. You were swimming in those in my area. They're peg warming hard. But this one's a little bit less produced, I think, or more people want it. So I got that. Now we're on to just the regular priced stuff. I found something really interesting. Now, I haven't seen a lot of anime since I was, much younger. But this anime, for some reason, caught my attention, and that is the Attack on Titan anime. You guys remember that? Well, I saw this at GameStop, and I don't know if they priced this correctly or not, but it's by Crunchyroll, and what's the company? Jazzwares. Okay, so we've heard of Jazzwares before, but it looks highly articulated, like super articulated. And so I want to get into this and see if this is actually like Mafex or SH Figure Arts quality. Because he comes with his swords. Here, let me take a look at it. He comes with the swords and stuff. Look at that. He's just super well articulated. Here's a UPC number if you guys are looking for it. But I want to definitely take a look at it. Aaron Jaeger. I remember him. He was one of the guys who fought those big giants. Anyways, I think it was the main character at one point. All right. I think that I want to give it a try, so I want to give you guys my opinion on it, see if it's any good. It looks good. Regular price again. Now, the Robin of this line, this Batman here, the reason I picked him up is because I like the storyline. Not only that, but the Robin over here is part of the Page Puncher series as well. So, easy pair up right here. Easy pair up. So there you go. I picked up this particular Batman. I think it's Morrison. Morrison was the artist the era. And then I also found I've been looking for this Batman. I know a lot of people have poo-pooed this particular Batman, but I'm kind of digging it. I think he was Ben Affleck in the Flash movie. I actually like this version. I know some people don't. He's a little bit different, but this is the Batman that I've been chasing, this platinum version. I dig it. And look, let me always tell you guys, it's not about what we tell you to buy. And, that's goofy, We can review things and then you decide for yourself if it's within your means or if it's something that you say, yeah, you know what, that's worth my dollar. But don't let us YouTubers out here, force you into buying anything. Just take a look at the review, see if you like it. I know some people poo-pooed this guy. Guess what? I don't care. I don't care. You don't like it, but I do. And again, I know I poo-poo some of the pop stuff out there. I truly think it's a fad like Beanie Babies. But if those things bring a smile to your face, don't let me or anybody else stop you. Do you? Don't let other people influence you that way. Just do what, if it brings a smile to your face, do it. In collecting, I'm talking about collecting. Just collecting. All right. The other item we picked up this week, and I have a review for it already banked away. It's scheduled for tomorrow, actually. So, I got another Venom. This one, I forgot I ordered an extra one. So, I've got two Venoms now. Yes, I've got two Venoms in package. And I'm going to probably keep this one for trade fodder. Or, I don't know, might do something with it later. I don't know. Might go to the channel. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with it. You'll see in the review. You'll see in the review what I think of it. All right. What else do we have? Yes, this particular Batman I was also chasing. There's a lot of great little chases this week, and I know people are going to poo-poo, McFarlane's, I can find chases. You're probably right, but I happen to like this particular one, and that is Hugo Strange as Batman. So I found this out. You guys saw me pick it up yesterday on the hunt. So I'm very excited to have this one. Love it. Love it. This one came through the door a couple of days ago. I've seen everybody talking about it. I haven't reviewed it. I think I am going to review it. I'm going to take it out. And that is Odious, the Odious figure. I'm looking forward to it. A long time ago, there was this, I know he's, this is his own particular Bigfoot style figure. I don't know what the backstory is or anything like that. Well, it probably has it right here. But to me, there was a comic book, and I'll put the name of the comic book up here or somewhere up here, that this creature reminds me of. It was a great comic book. I'll have to find it, see if I can find it and put it up here. Anyways, because I wasn't going to buy this on its own. I was like, well, I don't care. But because this figure reminded me of that. Proof. The comic book was called Proof. I'll put it up here. Because it reminded me of that, that's why I picked it up. So I'm glad that he got to make his own. I forgot who the YouTuber was that came up with that. But I'm glad he got to make his own figure. I just happened to buy it because it reminded me of something else. All right. So now the next two things are very important to me, or very special to me, and I'm glad I was able to do this. Now you guys saw what I picked up this week, and these are the two items that mean the most to me, the most special items on here. Number one, Frankenberry.
Yeah.
I finally found this goofy son of a gun. Look at this face, man. Look at this goofy guy. Look at that. I've been chasing after this guy everywhere. So I'm just glad I was able to find him. He's going up on my desk over here. We're going to have a good time with it. I'm just happy I found it. Sometimes it's not the most expensive things that bring you the most joy. It's the things that, mean something special to you, right? And then, out of nowhere, didn't ask for this, just a person that, watches my YouTube channel, and I met over at DFW G.I. Joe, the DFW G.I. Joe Action Figure Convention. We hit it off. Great person, great friend of the channel. And he saw that I was looking for one of these. And that's right, Gonzo picked this up and sent it to me. I'm shocked. I'm shocked and I'm grateful. And thank you so much. I mean, very gracious of you and I appreciate it. So that's awesome. I finally got a Wonder Woman for my collection. That first edition was not good. That first one that came out years ago, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. But this one's much better. I like the work that they did on this one a lot more. So thank you, sir. I appreciate it very much. And that's it. I did pick up one other thing, but I picked up another Stinger. And the reason I did that is because I bought so much gridiron stuff that I wanted a recon vehicle, and then I wanted to also build that APC or that big truck looking thing. And I wanted to have those. I didn't want to have to keep switching out parts. That drives me nuts. I wanted one to be a specific role and then another one to be a specific role. And I have no idea where I'm going to put that. So anyways, that's all we got for this week. I'm going to actually start filming the Vanguard video next because I got a lot of videos to put up for you guys and bank them for the week while I'm in and out of out of pocket. So guys, finally a couple of cleanup housekeeping. The housekeeping stuff I'll do towards the end, just because I like to get down to business early on. So housekeeping item, don't forget we're doing the giveaway for September 28th. I'll put the link to the giveaway video back there. Go watch it, go see what the secret words are to put in the comments to get entered in the giveaway. And again, the giveaway is going to be for an Jazzwares M. Bison, or a retro carded eel, or a $25 gift certificate to Gridiron, who does not sponsor me. None of these companies sponsor me, as I've said before. And I may not even want them to sponsor me, really, because then what does that say about somebody who's being sponsored, right? I mean, does it necessarily make you a shill? I don't know. I just don't want to be, what is that word? Shackled or gagged into saying a specific thing because I'm specifically playing. I don't want to do that. I want to work specifically for our, our community. That's it, And if something is bad from Hasbro, from Gridiron, from Valaverse, from Mattel, from Jazzwares, from SH Figure Arts, I'm going to say it. I'm going to shoot my mouth off. And if you don't like it, then make better stuff. But I try to be very fair about stuff. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I hope you like the videos I'm getting ready to show you while I'm out. And as always, if you're doing this hobby and you got a smile on your face, you're doing it right. Guys, thank you so much. As long as you guys keep watching, I'll keep rolling it out.